Wow, it's been a while since I uploaded anything on here. Actually, I think it's only been like 2 or 3 weeks, but still, it's been way too long for me anyway. The thing is, I want to upload at the very least one video per week, but I haven't been able to do that lately because my computer screen is jacked up. It got water damage. So for the time being, I'm using my sister's computer. If anyone knows how to fix that, that would be nice. Leave that in the comment section. So until I can get that fixed, or get enough money to fix it, I'm going to be using my sister's computer. Anyway, now that that formality is finished, now that I wasted enough of your time, let's get into the review. Today I will be reviewing Agent Aika. The plot. There was an earthquake that sunk most of the world into the bottom of the sea. During the aftermath, there are salvagers who go to these underwater ruined places to find treasure. One of these salvagers or scavengers or whatever, named Aika, summer guy or whatever, who works for a small company run by father and daughter. The daughter, Rion, joins Aika in her mission to find a very powerful substance called Lagu. This substance can destroy and create. How original. However, there's a company by the name of the Delmos who want to get it and use it for, you guessed it, to destroy the world and then rebuild it. The Delmos are led by a creepy looking guy by the name of Professor Hagen. Alright, that's generally the plot. The characters. There's not really much to say about them. They're pretty flat. Oh, well, you have Aika, who's the main character. You have Rion, who's her like sidekick, and then you have these two other guys who she worked with, a male and another female, whose names I can't remember. Well, I don't think I ever knew what their names were to begin with, because they weren't that memorable. They're pretty forgettable characters. They don't really play a big part in the series. So, yeah. However, there are two characters in this show that are memorable, but for all the wrong reasons. The villains. The two main villains is Professor Hagen and his sister. Ugh, this guy is just creepy. He looks even more creepy than Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh! Really. He even acts more creepier than him as well. Even, especially his sister. The relationship they have is just... it's disturbing. Just disturbing. And may I remind you, this show is an Ichi anime. Well, actually, according to AnimeFreak.tv, it's an Ichi sci-fi action adventure comedy. And guess this, shonen. I don't know how this fits in. I don't know how this is a shonen. I hope they got it wrong. If that's true, then wow, just wow. I'm shocked. Well, I'm more shocked at the fact that this show actually has a plot. Because when I first watched the show, I didn't even know it had a plot. I actually had to look it up to find out that the show actually has a plot. Because when I first watched the show, the impression I got was, okay, this is a fan service show with a secret agent theme in it. That's all I got. And that's pretty much what this is. Considering the fact that the plot doesn't really play much of a big role in the series, it's just there to say they have a plot, or just to carry the show along. But it doesn't really play a big part. And there is a lot of panty shots in this show. There's also some nudity. So if you're not a fan of that, I cannot recommend this show to you. But yeah, that's pretty much what this show is. However, the Delmos, I guess you could say rival company or whatever, are generally made up of women. Three divisions. You have the white ones, I think, which are the secret agents. I forgot what the black ones are, and the blue ones are the weapon. I guess you could say weapon professionals. The weapon experts. They wear blue. I don't even know why I'm even bringing this up. It's not even relevant. But yes, the biggest thing that caught my eye with the show was the disturbing, I can't stress this enough, relationship between Hagen and his sister. It's pretty much like an incest relationship. Like the sister's like jealous of Aika because because he wants to get with her and not her. It's disgusting. I couldn't take it. And the funny thing is that this show is only 7 episodes long. I think by episode 4 or 5 I was already finished with the show. I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, ugh. I found the show really hard to watch every time. Like, watching one episode was like a chore. I don't see how people are watching this. And really, a lot of this seems to just be there for shock value. And they also kind of use the fan service for comedy, but it's not that funny. It's actually just disgusting. Especially how far the show would go with it. And for a show made in 1997, it went pretty far. Further than I think it would. Further than it needed to. And yes, the fan service did really pretty much kill my enjoyment of this show. The other things I need to talk about is the animation. The animation is actually good. I just have to ask, what is it with these shows? Because I noticed with some of these fan service shows, they seem to have like the best animation, but with other animes, some of them have low quality animation. What is that? It doesn't make any sense, because Master of the Martial Arts had this. They had some pretty good animation. Like, what is the deal with that? And the fight scenes are actually pretty good as well, which is honestly the only thing that kept me going with the show. The voice acting, the dub, was mediocre at best. There's a few people that delivered their lines and whatnot, but some of the other voice actors that voiced some of the characters just did not do a good job. Like, a lot of the acting was just lifeless. Like, they were just pretty much reading off a script. Especially the person that did Rion's character. Like, the way she was portraying her did not go with the way you see her acting in the show. Like, you can see her getting mad, yeah! And she's just talking in a monotone, like, how dare you? It's funny. It's hilarious. You know, I guess the best way to describe the show would be, this show is one of those shows that is so bad it's good type shows, because it's pretty bad. The music is very forgettable. It's just generic J-pop. I think I've discussed everything that needs to be discussed. The music's generic, the animation is good, the fight scenes are good, the characters are flat, the plot is sort of interesting, but it goes nowhere. The villains are creepy. Some of the characters, well, I already described them, just flat or creepy. Overall, I give this show a 5 out of 10 because this show pretty much is a fan service show. The comedy was alright too, but yeah, I give the show a 5 out of 10. If you've seen the show, well, okay then. If you haven't, I would suggest you don't. Leave a comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the show if you've seen it. Alright, I'm out.